Hi, this is copywriter Casey Demchek, and I get asked a lot of questions by authors about how to write compelling, enticing book marketing copy. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to answer four questions, probably the four questions I get asked the most by authors about how to write book marketing copy. And by answering those four questions, you're going to get a lot of cool tips and insights about how to write really dynamic and strong book marketing copy. And to do that, I'm going to share my screen with you here and get to my example board right here. We're going to get into it. So again, these are four questions I get asked a lot about book marketing copy. And when I give you the answers to these questions, you're going to know a lot more about how to write compelling book marketing copy. So let's get to the first one. I get asked this one a lot. Casey, I feel uncomfortable bragging about my book in writing. How do I get past that? Well, the way you get past that is to realize you don't have to brag about your book in writing. A lot of authors, when they get ready to write book marketing copy, they feel like, oh man, I got to get salesy. I got to be kind of cheesy and phony and kind of witty and clever and all of that. And you don't. You want to write your book marketing copy in a very conversational style, as if you're hanging out in a coffee shop with a potential book buyer, or you're hanging out in a bar having a beer and some chips with somebody. And really, it's kind of a mindset thing. You want to focus on, you're going to tell people how they're going to benefit from reading your book, what they're going to discover, what you're going to reveal, what they're going to gain. And that can be done in a very simple, straightforward way. So you don't have to brag about your book in writing. So if you just get yourself in the mindset of, I'm just going to communicate to people what they're going to get out of reading my book, and I'm going to do it in a very conversational way, as if I was hanging out in a coffee shop with somebody, you get over this hurdle. So that's how you get past the idea that you have to brag about your own book. You don't have to brag. You just explain to people. And I've got other videos that give you a lot of detail about how to do that. But just keep that in mind. You don't have to brag about your book. You simply have a conversation with potential buyers of your book about how they're going to benefit from your book, and you're on your way. Second question, Casey, when in the process of writing and or publishing my book, should I start writing my marketing copy? Well, you can never start too soon, but you can definitely start too late. I've worked with a lot of authors who waited to the last minute. They procrastinated because they had a fear of writing their marketing copy. Refer back to question number one for why. And that really causes a problem. If you're like 10 days out from when you're supposed to release or launch your book and you're just now getting to your marketing copy, you could have a mess on your hand. I worked with one author where we wrote the marketing copy for her book before she wrote her book. And by doing that, I gave her a lot of extra ideas for her book. Now that's a kind of an extreme example, but I really recommend with authors is as you're writing your book, that's a great time to work on your book marketing copy. Or if parts of your book are being off, if you're working with an editor and it's in the hands of an editor, work on your book marketing copy. So what you can do is when you're writing your book, and you have those days where you're just kind of not in the flow of writing your book or whatever, but you should be getting something done. Those are perfect days to work on your book marketing copy. Or you can simply find, as you're writing your book, find 20-minute slices of time. I call this the pizza slice approach to writing your book marketing copy. Find 20 minutes here to just really focus on your marketing copy. Then maybe a day later or a few hours later, wherever, find another 20-minute pizza slice of time to work on your book marketing copy. Do that, and after 6 or 7 pizza slices of time, you're going to find that you've got a lot of book marketing copy written. So while you're in the flow of writing your book, find those 20-minute slices of time to work on your book marketing copy. That way, when your book is done, let's say you've handled it off to the editor, now you're in a position where you've got a lot of marketing copy written, and it's a matter of refining it and making it better. What you don't want to do is wait till the last minute because you have a fear of writing your marketing copy. Blend it into the time you spend working on your book. And number one, you're going to be more at ease because you have more time to do it. It's going to be a lot more fun. Don't wait till the last minute. Okay, we're going to take a quick break here, and I love making these videos for you every week, but I want to tell you, you can get some other goodies from me. If you go to caseydemchek.com/secrets, you can download my free ebook, 7 Must-Know Copywriting Secrets and Sell More Books. You can also just go down to the description of this video here on YouTube. I've got a link to this page. And it'll take you to this page where you can download my free ebook. This is like a 19 page special report. I've got a lot of cool book marketing copy tips in there. I've got some inspiration in there for you. This is a really cool book that you want to have within arm's reach while you're working on your book marketing copy. It'll teach you a lot of cool stuff, and you can always, refer to it as you're working on your book marketing copy. So if you don't have that already, make it a point to go get it. Okay, question number 3, I get asked a lot. Casey, I have no clue how to organize my marketing copy. Is there a process or sequence I should follow? And here's what I recommend. Write your biggest piece of marketing copy first, and that is typically going to be your website sales page copy. Your website sales page copy for your book. It's going to be longer. It's going to have a lot more words on it than, say, your back cover. So write that first, because when you write a longer sales page first for your book, you can then use that as the basis or the foundation, or use it as a platform for then writing your back cover copy, writing your Amazon description copy, your e-blast copy. Once you write that longer piece first, you got a strong base where you can spin out the other marketing materials you need for your book. Again, back cover copy, postcard copy, sales sheet copy, video script copy. It can all spring from that longer piece, which would be your website sales page. So if your website sales page is going to be your biggest, kind of your, have the most words, 800 words, 1,000 words, 500 words, write that first, and then it becomes the springboard for writing your other marketing materials. So that would be my sequence. I always write that when I work with authors. I write the sales page first, spin out all the other pieces using the copy I wrote for the sales page as a platform for creating the other pieces. Question number 4, Casey, can I apply your copywriting tips for writing book marketing materials to my online programs or other things I may be cooking up for my business? And the answer is absolutely you can. I've written marketing copy for a lot of authors who then created online programs. I've written the marketing copy for lots of online programs, other things related to books. So probably 95% of what I teach you about how to write book marketing copy can be applied to digital programs that you may be basing on your book. I wrote medical marketing copy for about 15 years before I got into writing book marketing copy. And what I did is I took all the copywriting principles that I used as a business-to-business copywriter in the medical industry, and I just took them and applied them to books. So I've done that myself. So the principles I used to write medical marketing copy, I applied to writing book marketing copy, and also for writing marketing copy for online programs. So they definitely apply to lots of other things you want to write about. I'll give you another example. I worked with an author a few years ago. About 6 months after we were done working on his book launch and I'd written all his marketing copy, he called me up and he said, Casey, I applied everything you taught me about how to write book marketing copy to little blurbs I wrote for a garage sale that I did. So he had an old wagon out there, and, other stuff, an old toolbox, and he wrote little marketing blurbs that he taped on all the stuff at the garage sale. And so he used my book marketing copy principles to write blurbs for the stuff at his garage sale. And he said the garage sale went really well, so I was kind of proud of that. But yes, you can definitely take the principles I teach you. And there's a lot of people who watch my videos and read my blogs and stuff who followed me back when I was doing medical marketing copy. So they just intuitively, and since then, some of them have started small businesses that have nothing to do with books, but they intuitively know how to take what I'm teaching them about book marketing copy and apply it to their business or other things that they're doing. So long answer to a simple question. You can definitely apply the principles I'm teaching you about book marketing copy to other things related to your book, like online programs. So in a nutshell, the 4 common questions I get asked a lot. Casey, I feel uncomfortable bragging about my book. How do I get past that? Make your copy very conversational, and you can get past that. When should I start writing my book marketing copy? The sooner the better. Don't wait till the last minute. In what sequence should I write my book marketing copy? I'd start with that longer sales page first, spin out all your other materials based on that copy. And of course, I just answered, can I apply your book marketing copy tips to other things I'm doing? The answer is definitely yes. Yes. Okay, I want to leave you with this today. Repetition of your message builds the reputation of your book. What this means is you want to have very consistent copy, tone, and direction amongst all of your marketing pieces. Now, I talked about using your sales page as a basis for then writing your back cover copy, Amazon description, sales sheets, postcards. You want to, by doing that, all your marketing materials are going to be very consistent in tone and style and messaging. So if people read your website sales page and they go out to your Amazon description and they look at your back cover, maybe a week later they're looking at a postcard that they got from you, or a sales sheet or some other marketing piece, they're going to get a very consistent and repetitious message about your book. And you need to make multiple impressions on people sometimes before they decide to buy your book. So that's what I mean by reputation of your message builds the reputation of your book. By writing your marketing materials in the sequence I've been talking about in this video, you're going to really reinforce your marketing message in people's minds. That's going to make them buy your book, because they're going to feel very comfortable in their buying decision because you've brought home your core message multiple times to them, and it's been very consistent in how you wrote it, how you delivered it. So repetition of your message builds the reputation of your book. So with that, we're going to check out of my example board here. I hope these tips that I've been giving you, I hope by answering these 4 common questions, you get a lot of great writing tips. They're going to help you write stronger book marketing copy. Now, I got some other videos coming up for you here that you should watch. I got tons of stuff for you that you can learn. So check out those videos, soak up all the knowledge in them, and then take a lot of action and make things happen.